This is NewHampshireCrossCountry.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming at you from the D2, D3 JV State Championships at Co-Brown Northwood Academy. This year's Meet Hub brought to you by Stitches NH and Hoka. We're about to witness our girls race. You can see them on the line now. Taking a quick look down the line. Looks like we have Kennett, Bo, Hopkinton, a couple from Messinic, Oyster River, Souhegan, Hanover, Co-Brown, and that looks to be it. I think I did see, oh yeah, right there, representative from Conval as well. JV races, it's always hard to tell who the favorite would be. Usually it goes to depth of team. In that case, Oyster River usually pretty strong. Souhegan comes roaring. We'll see what happens as we're about to get going here. Guns up. And they're off. Your 2022 Division II, Division III JV Girls State Championship.
Looks like the Co-Brown and Oyster River girls got out pretty good. Some Messinic up front.
Co-Brown with the top couple of spots. Plenty of racing, everyone settling in. We've got our lead girls now. Looks like LeMay from Co-Brown. Get some names on the other ones as well, if we can. That's Hool from Oyster River up front. And
Amelia Walsh of Hopkinton.
so we'll see how those kind of three shake things up as we go.
Big pack of Hanover just passed. 4 of them. See the 5th Hanover. 3 Co-Brown. 3 Oyster River. Big pack of Co-Brown. Seemed like the race is already starting to spread out.
Again, format for these this JV meet basically is, you know, you can enter as many as you want, I believe. So
Yep.
It's a good opportunity for these athletes to kind of finish off their season.
Yeah. The runners right now are getting a lot of support from all the fans at the Grand Junction. Pretty good showing from fans today. Pretty nice day to run.
I tell you, this event is always pretty fun with some of the fans. You know, I know Souhegan varsity usually comes and has a lot of excitement for their team, and they're definitely here today as well. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next spot. Before you see us again, we'll see what's going on at the 1 mile.
Here we go, leading for the first lap. We go Hopkinton, Co-Brown, and 4 Hanovers. Wow, 4 Hanovers and Oyster River. So at this point, Hanover has this one handily in hand as long as they can get their next runner in. We got our second runner from Hopkinton, our second one from Oyster River, second Co-Brown. First from Messinic, that's Mackenzie Valancourt, runs for me, rolling the downhill, looking fantastic. There's the 5th Hanover, 6th and 7th, so right now they have a comfortable lead team-wise. Looks like Co-Brown now is 5 in. So they're in second. A few more from Hanover. We got T-Money joining me on the camera.
Yes, sir.
Just finished his workout.
What's it looking like?
Hanover had 4 in the top 6, and then they had a 5th in before, I think before Co-Brown had their 3 in. So
We'll see.
It's still early.
A lot of time. Yep.
Yeah, it's only the mile. We're now just 8 minutes into the race too, so there's a little bit of running left to go.
Yeah. All the big moves are made after the mile.
This
This
is,
hill coming right here.
Yeah,
this is where.
this is basically the first mile is
Yep.
the easiest mile you got on this course.
Yeah.
Talk-
Oh yeah, it's by far the fastest.
Yeah. I'll talk from experience as well, running Run to Fall.
Yeah.
You take it easy on the first mile if you want to be able to have anything left for the
Yeah.
second and third mile. If
Yep.
you go into the single track gas, that's
That's
tough.
not good. Yeah.
That is tough.
Yeah, but mile 1 is probably a net downhill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feels it at least.
Our lead pack, and it looks like a pack, is coming around now up this hill after the 1 mile.
Let's go, Bella. You got this.
LeMay of Cole Brown, couple Hanover, few Hanover. That's what, 4 Hanover?
Look like Collins of Hanover leading that pack of girls.
Yeah, and with 4 Hanover, they're winning it right now. They need their 5th somewhere, but we've still got plenty of time with all those low numbers. And I do see number 5 for Hanover, so they are definitely out in front of this on the team side of things.
Yep, Hanover definitely looking strong. They took the first about 1K pretty easy, but it looked like they moved up pretty well in the second half of the mile. I think we've seen 5 Cole Brown now. Definitely a lot of Hanover come through.
Yeah, so Hanover sitting in the top spot. Cole Brown might be in that second place lineup currently.
We've seen a good amount of Hopkinton. Some Oyster River. Come on, Delaney.
Keeps spreading out. Next time we see them, we'll get a little bit better picture of it team-wise and where they're at with it. Obviously, again, Hanover, though, looking pretty dominant today. And again, how the varsity program is kind of shows you how JV is, and how a JV team does at the state meet can be a good indicator for their varsity team as well.
Yeah, the Hanover varsity girls are definitely pretty strong this year. Got some young freshmen running really fast times. See a big pack of Bow right here.
We got 3 Bow, followed by Sauhegan. Kennett now on screen with a pair. Trio, excuse me, with Bow in the middle. Sauhegan.
Right now the runners are starting a little bit of an incline. It's about a 200-meter incline, then they're gonna slowly, gradually go downhill and then back up to where they started, and then they'll start the second loop.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably the hardest hill on the course, and you got to hit it twice.
Yep. It's short first time, but the second time it's long, and it's the most grueling part of the race for sure.
All right, majority of the girls are beyond us. We're going to go ahead, get ready at our next spot. All right, we've got our pack of Hanover here.
That looks like Eve McLaughlin in the lead.
Using
With,
strong
Penelope
teamwork.
Collins.
Got Bella May.
Good job, Bella. And Bella LeMay in fourth.
Hopkinton.
And that is Lily Terry of Hanover.
I believe that was Amelia of Hopkinton.
So we've seen 4 from Hanover. Again, that's what we were seeing before, is a top 4, then their 5th coming in a little bit later.
And that's Jari Hool of Oyster River.
Messinic, Hopkinton.
So you've seen 3 Hanover and 2 Hopkinton so far. 1 Cole Brown, 1 Oyster River,
We've seen 4 Hanover.
4 Hanover. Sorry, I'm working on my counting still.
And 5 is right here, as well as 6.
So again, definitely looking strong.
Yeah.
Good job, Carly.
There is still a lot of race left though. A lot of
Good job,
grind left.
Anissa.
Oyster River 2, Bow with 1.
Was that Cole Brown's fourth?
I'm sorry. Cole Brown with 2, Bow with...
That's Cole Brown's fifth, I think.
Okay, so top 5 for Cole Brown.
Good job, Marianne.
Again, they're looking
job,
like they're in
Anna.
that number 2 spot.
You got this, Anna. Good job.
It's another Hanover.
Good job, Hanover.
That was Isla Wager.
Duo of Kennett. 2 Hopkinton.
Oyster River Messinic. Another Oyster River. this point in the race where, you know, you're starting to get those little bit of gaps in between. You still got contact with someone, still could be going back and forth. Oyster River, Bo. Oyster River, Hopkinton. Always good excitement at this point in the race. Sauhegan coming by us.
More Oyster River.
Yeah, a pair of them working together. And with that, we're going to throw it over to the 2 mile.
Not only do we have Hanover out in front, we got Hanover at 1, 2, 3 at this point.
Yeah, they're looking strong.
Looking real strong at the 2 mile.
Decent lead.
About 14:35 through the mile.
Bellamy from Co-Brown,
Followed by
4th place.
Hopkinton. And then the 4th, Hanover. We got 5 through at the moment. Hanover having 4
Yeah,
of
they're
them.
looking pretty commanding right now as far as team-wise.
There's Oyster River. That's Mackenzie Valancourt from Messinic. Just happened to know that because I coach her. There we go, Mackenzie. You're in like 7th or something. That's pretty good, I think. Keep going. What do we got? 2 Hopkinton, 2 Oyster River through, I think. 4 Hanovers. 1 Co-Brown? 2 Co-Brown now. No, 1 Co-Brown.
I think 1
Yep.
Co-Brown.
There's 2nd
2
Co-Brown, but there's 1, 2, 3 Hanovers. That's their scoring 7 right
Yep,
there.
Yep. And that's Co-Brown 3,
So barring
moving up.
barring anything big, we're probably looking at Hanover on this one.
Yeah.
This is
Still a mile to run, but
we do, but
at this point, it's
We have-
like you just try to survive the rest of the race.
yeah, we got
That's how
15,
it's kinda
15
run.
through, and 7 of them are Hanover. The
Yep.
likelihood of a total blow up is probably
Another
improbable.
Co-Brown 4, I believe.
Yeah, so I definitely think
So it looks
Co-Brown
like-
right now solidly in 2nd.
And another Hanover.
The 2 Hanovers in the picture, but they're not going to count towards scoring. So 2 Kennets, they're the first Kennets. I believe this is 3 and 4 on the Hopkinton end. So right now it's pretty close between Co-Brown has the low sticks, but if Hopkins can throw a couple more in there, it might get competitive. Flory Schaumloffel from Messinic as well, one of mine. Nice job, Flory. You're top 20 right now. Keep it going, girl.
You got it, Hazel.
I think that might be,
Two more Oyster
yeah, it
River.
might be 5 for them. I lost track.
Work together.
Yeah.
And there's, if not,
Well-
there's 5. So
Yep, then that's got to be 5.
there's Co-Brown's 5th, right?
I believe so, yeah.
You got it, lady.
So at
5th
this
or
point,
6th.
at this point, it looks like it's probably Hanover, then Oyster River. Co-Brown and Hopkinton got to be running pretty close to each other as well. This is by no means other than Hanover being way out front. The other ones are pretty close. Solid team race in the JV level. Now, did you ever run JV? Or
Yes,
you
I did.
You did your first year,
Yes,
right?
I did.
Yeah.
My freshman and sort of my sophomore year. I didn't do much racing sophomore year. Super anemic. But,
Yep.
yeah, freshman year. I didn't have the greatest JV state meet. I think I was like 8th for our team. Yeah.
I remember their middle school meet though. It was the
Yeah.
the mini Northwood team versus the Deerfield Juggernaut,
Yep.
and that was tight. I mean, I think
Yeah.
you only had 5 guys on your team or something.
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
We got we recruited this one kid, Caleb. He ran just for us for 1 year. He beat me.
Well, that's back before you realized you were actually pretty good at this. I think you were just doing it because it was fun and in the family genes, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the majority of the girls through the 2 mile mark. I think the next spot, I don't know if the camera got out there, would be into the single track. And
Here we are, about 800 meters to go. We're seeing our first runner, Hanover.
2 Hanover actually. They've really made a move on that pack we were seeing
Yep.
roughly at the 2 mile.
Looking strong.
Hanover's 3rd coming through now.
Hanover 1, 2, 3, that's pretty impressive. They can just hold on to this.
Followed by Hopkinton coming through.
Hopkinton's definitely having a very strong second half of this race. She's really moved up.
Then we got LeMay of Co-Brown right behind her, followed by another Hanover.
So we've seen one Hopkinton, one Co-Brown, 4 Hanover. See Coach Cox.
Smile on Co-Brown's coaching.
It's definitely a lot spread out. It's definitely fast day to race though. Gavin, how would you say the course looking? We've been running
Course
on
looking great. You can see every twist and turn.
See a Messinic coming through. Oyster River, Hopkinton.
Weather couldn't be any better for a race day. Light breeze, cool temps.
This is definitely the most technical part of the course, but it's still pretty fast, pretty smooth. Coaches, just like TK you see here, have done a lot of work on it.
Making sure they're getting their fun in with their running.
Making sure it's safe, no slips, no falls.
Making sure it's fun when we're running.
Come on, Charlie.
No slipping, no falling. Keep it safe.
Come on, Anissa.
See Hanover's 5th.
Followed by Co-Brown, then another Hanover, and then Co-Brown.
Co-Brown just marks up here. They might looking good for second place right now.
Hanover coming through. Hanover seems to have a good grasp on this race, but there's still moves to be made.
Got a lot of depth in their team this year. See a bow. First bow.
A good lead at this point of the race can always change with any fall. It's so technical through here, so you just gotta stay safe. Co-Brown coming through.
It's definitely really strung out.
Oyster River coming through, followed by 2 Kennett.
Let's go.
Seeing these 2 Kennett girls working together the whole time, it's good teamwork.
Then we got Hanover and then Hopkinton.
Good job, Hanover.
Right now the girls are experiencing a slight downhill. After a long uphill, they just had to run up the hardest hill. Very long. They're all giving it their best for the last race of the season for most of them.
Another Oyster River coming through. Tight race between Hopkinton and Oyster River right here, followed by Co-Brown. There's Coach Fisher from Co-Brown, looking spectacular today.
All right, with most of the girls passed, we'll see you guys at the finish line.
That is Eve McLaughlin from Hanover leading.
First JV ladies are on the track, coming down the home stretch.
466. With her teammate Penelope Collins close behind.
These 2 girls working hard, finishing it up.
Hanover,
There you go.
2 finishes in
Top
the
2 for
JV
D2,
race.
D3 JV state champs. 3rd place, and now they're Hanover girl. 478.
That is Mary Westridge of Hanover, obviously. And then Bella LeMay of Co-Brown, also on the track.
Came right around that 23-minute mark. Bella overcoming an injury this season.
And then Hopkinton behind her, I believe that's Amelia Walsh.
Hanover again.
Hanover, Lily Terry. Followed by
Lots of Hanover. We have a Hopkinton and a Co-Brown Bear. And a Messinic in the top group of ladies.
Hopkinton, 507, Oyster River 550.
that is Ava Roth and Ari Hool. Close finish there.
Saw her up near the front earlier on in the race. Another Hanover coming down the stretch. Number 471.
That is Iris Freeman. And
So again, like we've been seeing kind of all race with this, looks like Hanover will take that top spot.
behind her is Carly Hardy of Co-Brown, closely followed by Anissa Thorne, also of Co-Brown. And that is Olivia Liu of Hanover.
So Hanover has over 5 in at this
More
point.
Hanover, Heidi Davis. That's got to be like 8 or 9 at this point.
Bo, 411.
That is Bo's first, right?
I believe so.
That is Mackenzie Stefanik. Followed by, I want to say, Marianne Schleyer of Co-Brown.
I'll let you. She's got a good looking kick.
Yeah, she has a great kick.
Oh, here we go. We got a little bit of a battle now for athletes, for girls in this mix, led by Kennett, 520.
That is Riley Walker of Kennett, followed by
Hopkinton,
Natalie Noble.
Kennett, Hanover.
Yep.
Oyster River. So that was a good group in there. Curious how
That's Kelly Zhang of Oyster River.
how long they were running
Attention,
together.
gentlemen. Boys in the JV race.
Hanover
This is your
finishing
first
up.
Call.
That's
First call, boys JV.
Hanover looked good and they look deep today.
Time.
Hopkinton, Oyster River, Messinic. Again, we saw a mix of teams today, some very deep like Hanover, others only coming with 1 or 2 athletes like Messinic, but I tell you, this is a great way for these JV athletes to kind of finish off their season. You know, they deserve that championship as well. So shout out to all the coaches and teams who opted to come to this. Division 1 for JV happens on Friday at Alvern. We will be there for that as well. Hopkinton, followed by Oyster River and Co-Brown. Next down the track, we have Bo. She's got a good push to the end. Oyster River with another pair, as well as Bo. We'll end up going Oyster River, Bo, Oyster River. So they had a nice zipper effect there as we see our next Bo athlete enter onto the track. Speaking of upcoming meets, we've got Capital Area happening Thursday. Just said JVD1 Friday. Saturday, meet so big you gotta give it 2 venues. Middle school, D1, D2 will be at Londonderry. D3, D4 for middle school will be right here at Co-Brown. Shorter courses, we've got a good kick from Souhegan over Kennett. And they're crossing the line. Busy time of the season as we get into championship season. Co-Brown now on the track, followed by Kennett. And she finishes up. Again, Kennett right there. Bo behind, closed up the distance a little bit, but not enough real estate here. Yeah, strong finish from both of them. Coming down, we've got Kennett. Looks like there might be another Kennett waiting in the shadows beyond as well. Kennett and Hanover. Hanover looking to kick with the crowd. She makes the pass before the line. Bo coming down next, followed by Hanover and Souhegan. Girls working hard to finish up their seasons. Oyster River scoring the last second push. Souhegan now coming at us. Followed by Bo and another from Souhegan. As these two finish, once again, this is NewHampshireCrossCountry.com, powered by Runners Alley, our meet hub today, brought to you by Stitches NH and Hoka. This has been your girls Division II, Division III JV State Championship.